G'day folks, welcome to this quick update of this ongoing scenario. This is 18.1.4 The First Volley. Things not going well for the NLF. Look, they have the initiative, and look, the Americans did their security operation to clear the road. The NLF thought, okay, what can we do? They brought the NVA down from North Vietnam and they tried to capture Quang Tri, but these guys are on hold. They're doubled, and that includes their artillery being doubled. But it's a bit tricky because they're on hold, so they're doubled, but I think then they're halved for not having a free fire zone, maybe. Long story short, the ARVN forces up here are very strong, and the NVA suffered some pretty heavy losses, and they thought, well, we won't continue with that. So then they brought their attention down to here, way down the south. They thought, okay, let's try these ineffective ARVN units down in Hoi An. And again, okay, so the first problem was the VC units in this area were very weak, a lot of one-strength battalions. We tried an attack, and it was just, again, disastrous. And then the VC suffered some losses, and ARVN suffered maybe one replacement strength point. So you can see here, ARVN replacement still up on 14. That's actually one VP. One VP for them. So 4 ARVN losses causes 1 VP for the NLF. And then they cancelled the attack because it wasn't going very well. And we're down to 11 VC replacements. Still got some room to manoeuvre with these VC replacements, but we've decided to hold. What else? Look, so we're blocking the road further south. Try and delay these guys, but that won't be much. And yeah, the NLF just kind of like struggling to see what they can do. I think we're giving up on the idea of attacking Hue. It's got now Marines in there and very strong. I think I may even give up on the idea of capturing Quang Tri up here. That's only it's the red dot, which is a capital town. So even they are hard to capture. Just a -1 modifier for the city, but having those strong defences on hold, makes it difficult. So VC needs to change, or the NLF needs to change their strategy. I think they're going to try to, or kind of almost at the end of turn 1, they're going to try to maybe grab these towns. They're up on VP, keep in mind, 7 VP. So if they can just grab a few towns, hold these towns, this Khe Sanh, a couple of these locations, that's a couple of victory points, which might just push them over the edge. And what they're going to try and do is maybe pick off these isolated Americans that, kind of found themselves along this road. So yeah, a change up in NLF strategy. Rather than capturing the urban areas, they're going to capture more regional towns and cultivated areas. Accumulate the VPs from those, and hopefully that'll push them over the edge. We still have some American units left on this first turn. These guys can still operate. And we've got a couple of options here. We can do a security operation to clear this road, because we now have a couple of VC units along the road. Or we can counterattack. And as I said, these are very weak VC units down here. So we could concentrate our efforts on this stack, for example. All right, there are 3 VC battalions here, total strength of 5. We could work to wipe out these formations, this stack here, as our target hex, basically. And that would cause a lot of VC. That would cause up to maybe 5, maybe even more if they really kept at it. So I'm kind of torn. I want to hold on to Da Nang, so I don't want to send out absolutely everything. But I've got my headquarters here. Look, I've got my artillery here. I've got a lot in Da Nang that I can utilise. I can either come south, wipe out the VC. That'll free up this whole 2nd division of the ARVN to then move north. Maybe I do that. Clear out the south, clear out the whole southern countryside, and then turn 2, I can shift north. Yeah, decisions to be made. So that's the situation right now. Nearly the end of turn 1. I think we've got, everyone's pretty much ops complete except for these Americans in Da Nang, who have a lot of hitting power. If they head north, they won't be able to get far with a search and destroy mission. They could go here. This is where the VC regiment. No, it's not. Oh, sorry, I thought it was. So I could head north as well. Yeah, a couple of little decisions to make. I like the idea of clearing out the south, and then I can move these forces north. Problem is then we've only got 1 turn left to do something with these guys. And the Arvan forces down here are kind of holding their own. Problem is, if I leave Da Nang, I do have reinforcements coming on. So these guys will probably come in, I think, at Da Nang. So they will arrive. So I could vacate Da Nang. These guys will arrive. Turn 2, maybe these guys could clear out the south. And these guys will be up in the north, ready to counterattack if needed. So yeah, maybe that's going to be what I do. As tempting as it is to destroy these guys, they can be taken out in turn 2, I think. Fairly confident I'll be able to do that. And so I'll move the 4th Regiment of the 3rd Marines north just to help Arvan forces up here clear out the VC. I think that's what I want to do. I want to try and clear out these VC units now that they're I know what they are and what their strengths are for the most part. I think that's a good idea. I might do a road clearing operation with maybe the strongest battalion there. See how they go. Yeah, like a couple of choices there. All right, folks. Thanks for watching. This will be continued soon.